Bobby right across the street as I'm done talking to someone on the cell phone. He probably came outside to get better reception. But just think when everything goes to bending like quantum still, everything will be able to go right through, so you can have a better signal no matter where you're at. Yeah, I could have had a bird in the sky. Oh man, I never time things right. Looks like it's looking at bird flies around again. I was just filming the statically electricity clouds, and then as I was going to do that, there was a bird flying around. It looked like a seagull. Although there's some buzzards on the side of the house going around in circles. Tommy, I pointed one on the road going past Good News and going towards the McDonald's and the farmland before you go over the ramp that around Christmas time it says Merry Christmas to you with the number 2 on it with the letter U idea. Anyway, and he spelled Merry Christmas with capital letters because he knows Christ is in Christmas. Anyway, he's a Christian farmer that has horses and llamas and all that. Anyway, and Bobby, my younger niece, said, I wish I knew his address. I want to let him know how I appreciate all the hard work he does. Yeah, me too. And she said, it makes my Christmas. I said, yeah, it does me too. Bob Schofield and Tommy go by it too. It makes their day too. Anyway, and me too. I think I said me too. I can't remember. Anyway, I was trying to do this to be able to get a good copy, and thanks to Tommy and Bob Schofield, I was able to get good copies. Thank you for answering my prayer. Anyway, I can't. It's hard to do this sometimes there. If I was outside and get past this window, I could really get some good pictures of clouds. Okay, I got a bird flying by. That's a start. I need to get one. Oh, what? Is that an airplane flying again? Well, one that way. That's very unusual. One going that direction. That's a first. At least any ones I've seen. It's going that way. I think I know why too. They know I'm up to them. Like Bill knows he's trying to record us with our bending like quantum stealth airplane. Change direction. Go the other way. He doesn't film that way. Then all of a sudden, uh-oh, Bill spotted us again. Well, we gotta change our directional format. Anyway, you get the idea. It's some kind of experimental plane. And interesting, I'm catching another one inside of it. Pretty clever. Talk about cloaking inside of I can't pronounce right. Usually when I have too much tomatoes, I can't pronounce. Now see, it just disappeared again. It was in there. Oh, there it is. It sounded like I was about to say lingo, but it wasn't. I was trying to say inside of a cloud, trying to cloak inside of a cloud. And see, it won't let me zoom in anymore for some odd reason. It's like they got something, they figured out my signal on my camera. If I do it slowly, maybe I can get closer. Another one of those bending light quantum stealth airplanes. It was right inside of it. And it's interesting, the minute it leaves, the whole, just about all that trail is now gone out of it since it did that spray. See, it's trying to hide the thickness of that thing. See, it went over. It's like it's magically erasing what the prototype aircraft did, trying to leave no trace by the time people get up and look up and don't know that what was there. But I'm there. I like to keep an eye on government stage illusions. Like I told the Abbott's family, we magicians got our illusions, but the government's got their illusions. And they started cracking up. Now you see it, now you don't. Been in like quantum stealth. Masculine the war illusionists. Copperwood and some others are helping out in the war too, I understand. Franz Rye and Copperfield. See, I can get close on an object 2,000 times zoom or get close to the moon like I usually do, but these airplanes, since they're bending light, the one for the it's not going to let me film it for some reason. It's long gone. It just disappeared before I could do anything. I can't record anymore because they're outwitting me. I have to be outside to get them. Once I get close up. For the icicles leaving the formation, whatever vapor chemical trail they're using to get rid of the prototype aircraft going by. Sometimes it's hard to focus in on them. I guess because they're going so fast, my camera can't keep up with it. They're going ion warp drive. Yeah, Robbie done left, I think. He was mowing the lawn yesterday. Riding lawnmower comes in handy. His grandfather, which is our friend John Teal, ought to get connected to John, because it's say, hey John, meet John. Yeah, both your names are named John. And it's kind of interesting. Brother O's got a point. For people who don't believe that capital G-O-D-J, capital J-E-S-O-S, Jesus God in the flesh, they don't believe in him, but yet they name all their children Bible character names. So if you don't believe in them, why do you name them Bible characters? Brother Rose said it right on nailed it to the cross and made a point. Jesus shed his blood on the cross for all mankind to get saved. Oh, there's another one. Let's see if I can get it in. Where'd it go? It was just there. Come on. I see it. Oh, there it is. And see, it sneaks in all the time when it blends in the sky so much. See, it just now took off. It's barely gone. Barely there and gone. Well, you can see they're busy today. In the morning they usually are, and late in the evening. No, ain't mine. Where's it at? Great, where's it at? I see it, but I can't see it on the camera. Oh, come on, man. Plain as day, where you at, man? I see the airplane that's flying without no vapor trail, but it won't show up on here. Man, I see it. I don't know if it's recording. Wait a minute, I thought I saw it. Where'd it go? For a split second I saw it. It's like, man, I had it in sight. Man. Where'd it go? Without no vapor trail yet. It's done long gone. Man. I got sidetracked by saying, Billy, is this your water? Man. Well, folks, without no vapor trail, real high in the air, you could see the airplane fly by with no vapor trail, going real slow with no vapor trail. As God is my witness, and you can know my proof in the pudding information. With no vapor trail, it moved all the way down there and kept on going with no vapor trail. And the light was shining on it where the sun was. Man, that would have been a perfect one. No vapor trail going down the same height as the other vapor trails. Oh well. I think I got a split information on it. If I'd have timed it right, I could have got it right there. Because that's the camera picture. It's a good aim right there. Man. I could have got close up and see what kind of top secret aircraft that is. probably the air breathing engine one that I've heard on the internet about, and on military channels and Discovery channels and everything else. And Discovery Wings. Well, I got recorded of airplanes with no vapor trails, but all this was a better version of it to have extra proof in the pudding. But hey, you take what you can get. Can't tell in here, but you can tell in here. When the screen goes dim, it lets me know there's an upgrade, and it's a Windows. Yeah, Windows. Gonna be a while to get this done. My friend Robbie right across the street as I'm done talking to someone on the cell phone. He probably came outside to get better reception. But just think, when everything goes to bending like quantum still, everything will be able to go right through. It's right through, so you can have a better signal no matter where you're at. It's some kind of experimental plane, and interesting, I'm catching another one inside of it. Pretty clever. Talk about cloaking inside of a, inside of I can't pronounce right. Usually when I have too much tomatoes, I can't pronounce. Now see, it just disappeared again. It was in there. Oh, there it is. It sounded like I was about to say bilingual, but it wasn't. I was trying to say inside of a cloud, trying to cloak inside of a cloud. And see, it won't let me zoom in anymore for some odd reason. It's like they got some, they figured out my signal on my camera. If I do it slowly, maybe I can get closer. Another one of those bending like quantum stealth airplanes. It was right inside of it. And it's interesting, the minute it leaves, the whole, just about all that trail is now gone out of it since it did that spray. See, it's trying to hide the thickness of that thing. See, it went over. It's like it's magically erasing what the prototype aircraft did, trying to leave no trace by the time people get up and look up and don't know that what was there. But I'm there. I like to keep an eye on government stage illusions. Like I told the Abbott's family, we magicians got our illusions, but the government's got their illusions. And they started cracking up. Now you see it, now you don't. Been in like quantum stealth. Masquerading the war illusionists. Copperwood and some others are helping out in the war too, I understand. Franz Rye and Copperfield. See, I can get close on an object 2,000 times zoom or get close to the moon like I usually do, but these airplanes, since they're bending light, the one for the icicles leaving the formation, whatever vapor chemical trail they're using to get rid of the prototype aircraft going by, sometimes it's hard to focus in on them. I guess because they're going so fast, my camera can't keep up with it. They're going ion warp drive. Yeah, Robbie done left, I think. What's this? We'll send you an email once your video is processed and ready to be watched. Am I confused about it? I don't want this? Oh, it's something new they're doing. Usually you just upload it. I don't want this. Got it. We'll send you an email once your video is processed and ready to be watched. Oh, usually we just wait for it to get done. Anyway, I guess since Google bought off YouTube, it's not going to do YouTube's ways. But everybody has their own style. Gotta respect that. Your settings could not be saved. The title is too long or contains illegal characters. What? No, ain't mine. Where's it at? Great, where's it at? I see it, but I can't see it on the camera. Oh, come on, man. Plain as day, I see. Where you at, man? I see the airplane that's flying without no vapor trail, but it won't show up on here. Man, I see it. I don't know if it's recording it. Wait a minute, I thought I saw it. Where'd it go? For a split second I saw it. It's like, man, I had it in sight. Man. Where'd it go? Without no vapor trail yet. It's done long gone. Man. I got sidetracked by saying, Billy, is this your water? Man. Well, folks, without no vapor trail, real high in the air, you could see the airplane fly by with no vapor trail, going real slow with no vapor trail. As God is my witness, and you can know my proof in the pudding information. With no vapor trail, it moved all the way down there and kept on going with no vapor trail. And the light was shining on it where the sun was. Man, that would have been a perfect one. No vapor. Don't make me miss this. And I got a curtain that doesn't want to stay. Another invisible airplane, folks. Quantum stealth bending light. I could have got close up on that though. I didn't expect to run into it. I was going to record this cloud right here. Well, you see what I'm talking about. Airplanes that try to outwit me every time. Dazzle.
Yeah, my nephew is a gameaholic. Yeah, but I know you like those games.
Yeah. Yeah, Banshee likes video games. My nephew does
same
too.
thing happened. My mom asked
Eugene
me
too.
one day, is anything wrong, Tom? Your voice sounds different. Sometimes my voice is like that because also I have throat surgery too before the past. And my throat kind of irritates sometimes, especially right now since it's sore. And I have all the sunscreens coming out.
What's this? We'll send you an email once your video is processed and ready to be watched. Am I confused about it? I don't want this? Oh, it's something new they're doing. Usually you just upload it. I don't want this. Got it. see it was invisible in that cloud, bending light, quantum stuff, and then it came, it showed itself with the vapor trail and kept on going. Icicle vapor trail right behind that cloud. Slightly different way of doing it, but I got the gist of it on camera. Pretty clever. Pretty clever indeed. Hiding in plain sight. Different propulsion systems and stuff. I missed another one. Sean Dowdy's dad, Buddy Dowdy, who looks like Kenny Rogers in the face. William Dowdy wanted to be a garbage man truck. And that was like in the 80s or something like that. And his dad worked in the, as a street worker, you know, cones and stuff, working on roads and stuff. And probably cranes too. But anyway, and on buildings. But anyway, he must have knew something ahead of time, because when his son William Dowdy wanted to, when he asked him when he wanted to grow, when he wanted to be able to grow up, he said a garbage truck man. He said, well, by the time you become basically an adult, the garbage trucks will be doing by themselves. You don't need garbage men to pick up the trash anymore. The garbage truck will do it by itself. It's the year 2013, and now they got garbage trucks that do that. So he knew something. Now William Dowdy does lawns. He does a good job at lawn work, mowing lawns and keeping it clean and keeping it trim. That's neat. And Sean Dowdy works on computers, CAD and all that, and he says his favorite line, indicative. I was like, I know who that is. That's Sean Dowdy. And I always pictured him one of these days walking in his room. He has a big reel-to-reel computer, but I didn't think about they'd shrink the computer so small. It'd be the size of a tiny needle head on a pen to put the whole Bible, King James Bible, on it. That's all the technology we've got. Invisible, bending light, quantum stealth aircraft and everything, air-breathing engines, pulse-wave engines, thrust vectoring engines, ion warp drive engines. same bad time, same bad channel. Greenlander's like up and away. And every superhero I can think of by Stan Lee and other people from DC Comics and other comics. And Christ always back so paid of edition and fun. Where's he at? Right there. Oh man, it did it again. Oh, I was about to say. It's there, but it doesn't want me to get closer to it for some reason. It wants to fade out on me. See what I mean? Man, I can't follow something that wants to keep fading out. It's there, but it wants to fade out. It's trying to fade out on its own. It wants to cloak out. Now I got one that's blinking in and out. And it's trying not to let me get close up on it. You saw it, folks. This time it wanted to keep fading out like a blinker light. It's like, oh, Bill's with the camera. I better keep fading it in and out so he can't get me a good close-up of me. We got to just, I got airplanes that like to play mind games with me. So I can get pretty close on that. And see the trees, I can get real close too. I got 2,000 times zoom. I like looking at the craters of the moon. But the thing is, I try to get a government airplane that wants to mess my camera up, make it go fade in and fade out. And it's not the camera it's fading in and fading out, it's the object itself fading in and fading out, mainly like the camera's messing up. I got it on camera, it blinking in and blinking out like a blinker light, like a turn signal. It doesn't know if it's coming or going. It probably does. It's just like, uh-oh, there's Bill again. Let's make him think that his camera's messing up, but it's not. We're blinking in and blinking out in our bending light quantum stealth aircraft. Well, I got enough of the bending light and visible airplanes and regular airplanes with vapor trails and vapor trails that slowly move as the plane goes, and then the vapor trails dissipates. It vaporizes, and then there's no trace of where the plane was. And I got some that's without the plane, without the vapor trails, and then all of a sudden it kicks in the vapor trails. And I said, yeah, I seen that, government. I saw that. Yeah, neat magic trick. I've seen what like this. It's in the air. This is in the backyard. I didn't have the camera with me at the time. It goes over by, it's all by itself. It's high in the air, and it's flying real quietly. And there's no vapor trail. And then all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh. The cap say, hey, soldier, Hit the vapor trail. They ain't supposed to know we're using that Tesla anti-gravity stuff. Free energy. Oh, yeah, I see. He's looking. Oh, hit the vapor trail. Okay, psh. Then they kicked in the vapor trail. They're a close call, and I'm thinking, yeah, I saw that magic trick government. Area 51. Cheyenne Mountain and Mount Weather. I can't seem to get a good focus of it. They won't let me. These objects are wising up on me. They won't let me record them close up. They're very clever. If I can time it right without it fading out on me. They plain want to. They're trying to outwit me, and I'm not gonna let them. I got 2,000 times zoom. They know it. I could see their license plate if I wanted to. At night, I look at the craters of the moon. Come on, man. I give up. But you know that that was an invisible airplane. It just had the vapor trail going. I'm glad I got it real close up before they started making it hard for me to get them recorded. I upload on YouTube. I think they're wise to me. If I was outside, I'd probably have a better accuracy. But I got vapor trails trying to outwit me with their invisible jets. Without the vapor trail, you wouldn't even know they were there. Like the guy said for the suit, they have it. The sources in the cloth or hooked to the helicopter, boats, ships, but they didn't say airplanes, but they mean airplanes too. And someone's seen an SUV that way too. So science fiction becomes science fact. Fact is stranger than fiction. We're in the Jetsons, Buck Rogers, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Lauren Green, Captain, 1980s era. Logan's Run, and all them. I hate when I run into wiring. It's gonna make me miss this. I got a curtain that doesn't want to stay. Another invisible airplane, folks. Quantum stealth bending light. frosted sugar frosted flakes. Ate a cheese Danish. And I missed a government planes flying by. Even another one right there. Man, that would have been good to get. That would have been close up. That thing must have been booking too. It's probably one of those invisible ones. Invisible ones again. This is Tuesday, May the 13th, year 2013. It's a nice day. Can't wait till me and Tommy go to the Tides game with Good News Baptist Church. It's been a long time since we did that. Last time I went was when Pastor Palmer was preaching, and we all went to the Tides game. And some kind of black cat, I don't know if it was a mascot, went in front of the yard, the field and stuff like that. And the guy said how they get their the Tides get their clothes so bright and white. They use Tide dishwashing detergent, the bright whiteness. And I go, I always wondered about that. Tide's game, Tide dishwashing detergent. Kind of hard to read out there. Oh, come on, man, don't override me. Right now the steward is working on the deck in the back, painting it, or roller painting. Eventually they're going to get Banshee to help out. Banshee help out with pulling the rug off this deck so they can slack it. with varnish paint. The other day, right about there, right about it came and an angle went that direction. It was a stealth helicopter and I didn't have the camera. I didn't time it right. I was like, man, I missed it. Sometimes, just like the Virginia Beach, also got advertising airplanes over here too. On eternal memory. There were birds flying around. It was the mother bird swooping down right about there. Yeah, I went to look and it was swooping, looked like a bat flapping, and then the little baby birds are following her right past around the corner of that tree. Another bird came from that tree, flew about here and went up towards this house. So I'm recapping what I didn't get on camera. It's like Daniel drowning. Daniel Drowley probably doesn't remember it, but when he was just about to be a teenager, his voice about to change over into a teenager, but he's still like a junior, but basically almost becoming a teenager. Anyway, he was by where Sonny Herring at Goodness Baptist Church opens up the door. If I was in the foyer looking towards that way, that would be on my right side, on the outside. He was lifting up his shirt once,
twice, and on the third, he lifted his shirt all the way up and showed his nice fat hanger belly. I was like, wow. And he was looking at me like if he was thinking I had the camera on me that day. I didn't bring my camera that day, so I had to take a break, but now I was regretting it, because now he probably thought I had it on camera and I didn't. And about that time, his dad, Colonel Russ Drawley, retired Marine, says, I see you're trying to get it out of your system, because you'll be going to St. Kitts and you won't probably eat that much. And he says, yeah. And about that time, Bob Schofield popped up and they were discussing Colonel trying to get him a job at a school to drive the school bus. Anyway, I went to talk to Daniel Drawley. I said, I'm ticklish too. I'm ticklish all over. My nephew William is too, and Eugene. But my sister Stacy, my niece Bobby, who's the youngest, Tony, but she's probably ticklish too. She's my oldest niece. But my youngest niece, Bobby Page, you tickle her and she will not laugh. And Daniel Drawley said, that's strange, our whole family's ticklish. And about that time, Daniel Drawley took his pen, not the part you write on, but the part you clicked to make the pen write. He used that side on my left side. He poked my side of my fat belly and just to feel how soft it was. And I said, yeah. And I let him know I was laughing because it tickled. I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, it's soft, Daniel. And it's tickling me. I have to laugh. I'm ticklish all over. But my niece Bobby, she laughs when she wants to laugh. She could work for Fort Knox or Area 51. It was either Labor Day 2007 or 2008. And Tommy said, man, you should have brought your camera. I said, yeah, I know. I always miss the pat codes all the time. Even Robert Campbell patting his belly or patting Matt Campbell's belly. And Matt Campbell gets a kick out of it and laughs. Then he wants to pat his own dad's belly. And then Damien sucking his gut in and out. And Carrie Hall says, you're getting fat. And he just smiles and then sucks it in and sucks it back out again. I was like, man, there's a lot of fat code. And Mark Taylor pats my belly and voices in front of Mark. And I think it's a contest who can get the fattest. Right up with you, Mark. And he said, well, Bill's catching up too. Then Tony started this whole thing by saying, Bill, when's your baby due? And I go, very funny. Then in the year 2000 something, Copperfield's now fat and chubby, and he did the 13 People Vanish, and he said, pass the fast lights. This was at Chrysler Hall, live at Chrysler Hall. Pass the fast lights to the people in the front. Alright, no, do like this, wave like I do. Now, give the larger flashlights to the people in the back, meaning they're on the heavy side. And then he added, especially me. Then everybody laughs. Yeah. And I was telling Sonny Herring's wife, Sandra Herring, that Copper was now putting on weight. And she said, that's okay, everybody's got to eat. And Dave Turner said the same thing. Okay, that's okay, everybody's got to eat. That's the first time I ever heard that saying, was Sandra, and then Dave Turner said that. That's true, everybody's got to eat. Crawford wanted to settle down. He ain't did a CBS special in a long time. He's thinking about it. And Melinda, First Lady Maddie, I was hoping she'd get back into the Maddie business. And yep, her kids, two daughters, said, "Go for it, Mom." You never know, maybe the children will be in her illusions. You never know. And maybe if Crawford makes a comeback on CBS, Sky will be on. His daughter Sky will be doing Maddie tricks. I think he's got a son too, but it's top secret. It could be any one of those snow boys that could be on stage, on tour, and on TV. The one on TV, I want to notify her. My dad said, you know, it took a long time. He went to scout out to look a long time to find someone that looks just like him. I said, yeah, I know. See, I'll bring back time machines. And I didn't get to get on camera. I'll verbally talk about it. I leave no stone unturned. Just like Dave Morose, when they were doing a vacation Bible school thing, it was like a jungle hunt thing, and they were all dressed up for like a safari idea with hats. And Carl Stevens patted Dave Morose's stomach and says, "It looks like someone had more than just one cookie." And then everybody started laughing. That was so funny. I'm sure Dave Morose got a kick out of that, and Carl Stevens too, the music director at the time.
But a long time ago, the sun used to rise from that area. Where'd they go? Oh. Long time ago, the sun used to be over that way and would rise from this way, like that. Strange weather patterns. To some, icicles and stuff like that. From a wave knocked down a house, that's a first. Not a sunny wave made out of ice. Now, several years ago, our friend Daniel used to live right there. But they moved to Pittsburgh somewhere. Doing Amanda's friend. With our friend too. And Robbie's now bigger. He's helping his Grandpa John out. And there's some kids that like to come by to say hi to Robbie. They say, is Robbie here? I don't know. There are people coming and going. I don't know. Sometimes I see Robbie and sometimes I don't. I think the boy's name is Michael. I could be wrong, but Confederate flag, cool. Dave Duncan's got that on his Facebook. There's the American flag. I hear a dove. Where's that dove? It's probably on a roof or something, I guess. So 706 is when it's able to see it better. There we go. Well, there was a robin, folks. It was right there. There was a robin right there. Colonel Rush Riley likes to look at birds too. He's a bird watcher, Colonel Rush Riley. There's a robin right there. Now I don't know where it went. See, the sun's rising from that way and then sets on the other side of the house. The sun used to rise over that way. I got video proof in the pudding that it used to. But now, because all the time, there's the idea to produce people on a table. You just have a mirror at a 45-degree angle. The bottom reflects the back. Let me try that again. The front give an illusion that it's empty to produce people on there, or a car, or an airplane, however big a bench you want. Produce a whole bunch of kids, adults, or both together. A car, well, you get the idea. And if you use bending light quantum stealth objects, then you really see in the back. And that's an advanced idea of getting away from the mirror concept. Just use showing the real back, but hide the object in general. Bending light, quantum stealth. I don't know where it went. But there was a robin right over there. Wherever it went, I don't know. Where'd it go? I just saw a flew. Huh. Oh well. Try to get one of their own. Today's Tuesday. Video. Video. VIDEOS. Video. Video. VIDEO.
120 pounds of explosives couldn't quite bring down the old building. It tilted dangerously to the side for about a half an hour. Finally, crews managed to push it over using heavy machinery. It's a show put on by Mother Nature. You'll have to see it to believe it. It just busted through a door over here. 40-mile-per-hour winds pushed a colossal blob of ice toward homes in Minnesota. Sounds like breaking glass as it pushed its way through walls of homes. A view of it from overhead is terrifying. In southern winds to go over 15 feet.
Krispy Kreme.
I don't eat donuts with voices late when. What about a burgundy? No, I want your shrimp burgers or buffalo.
AvalonPier.com. So you see our high-definition satellite image, we do have some clouds out there, and then as we look to the west of Richmond, a couple of sprinkles here and there. Can't rule out a stray sprinkle this evening, but I think the skies will clear overnight. It'll be clear and it will be cold when you wake up tomorrow morning. Low 40s in metro areas.
Blue sky.
We'll tell you about some much warmer weather coming up with your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
And tonight on News Channel 3, catch the season finale of Two Broke Girls.
This diner getting an A for cleanliness would be like me getting an A for rock side.
You tomorrow on ABC.
Welcome to Toyota. I'm Jan.
Wow, you have a lot to choose from.
We do have a big selection during the Toyota Time Sales event.
Well, we have to make all our decisions as a family, and we decided that
That Camry, Alejandro, Red Corolla.
Lease a Corolla for only $169 a month, or buy one to get 0% APR, or lease an all-new redesigned RAV4 for only
Video. Video. VIDEOS. I don't want to back it up. I keep Xing out and it pops up. It pops up in my email and everywhere I go. Now it pops up on YouTube. Right in the middle of me watching a video, it pops up saying, reminder, your computer's not backed up. I'm getting commercials everywhere.
Inside.
Inside.
I got outside also. I'll find my out. That way. I'll find a way out.
You look like a man.
It's kind of hard to do this, it really is.
Find a way out.
This the new one you made? No.
Other day. I'm trying to find my way out.
See if I'm way inside there.
The door.
Right, right.
I don't know if I can get this thing going or not. Maybe so. Maybe.